Hello and welcome. Today I've got some replays of the Red Eyes Dragoon deck that I've been playing, that I recently had a deck profile of. So I have a couple of replays. Some of them are a little long. Yeah, you can see it's not like insanely long. I mean, they feel long because some of these turns they just last like very long. It's a long combo, whatever. Let's get right into it. We got quite a few to go through. So we'll start at the bottom, because I don't remember what all these are. I've just been playing the deck a ton. Like, I started at like platinum 5, like at the bottom of like platinum or something, and then like I've just made it to like diamond something in like a couple of days. So this is obviously a very good hand. We've got a combo and we've got a bunch of disruption, but this guy's playing. I've always thought the toy stuff was like really cool, but none of my decks can like effectively play it. But I thought it would be insane with this guy. So you draw two and then you get two monsters in the field. It's absolutely insane. So what this guy did was he set two off of the toy box, and then he set one from the hand, and he set the one from hand. So I knew that. So obviously I know that this is a toy. So it's just either a foolish mistake or a misclick or whatever. So I get rid of this guy to make sure he doesn't search. I think I can speed this up a little bit. And make sure he doesn't get the search from this guy. He can get the revive, it's whatever. But he fuses. And then I ashed this, because I actually don't know what he would send. He's playing such a mix match of such weird cards. So I was like, let me not deal with this guy. So end phase we get Blaster, because he's a good card to have in rotation. He's a great extender, or great just for if you get hand trapped or whatever. So this guy leads and this chick pulls up, and I'm like, what is she gonna do? She just revives this girl, and this girl is actually a problem. And so we have to be weary of this, but we have another mourner in our hand, so we're kind of super chilling. This hand didn't look good, but because we went second, it just got so much better, and we're able to stop this guy. I randomly destroyed the field spell there, because I was like, I don't really know if I have any way of getting rid of it, because chicken can get annoying, so we have to out that. We go into our Mega Phantom Beast, start Yuja play. That's like the main thing of the combo. And then we draw into Black Metal, which is like insane, so we can just go right into Pisty. And we get this. We get our Lord of the Red. We've got like everything essentially here. I have no reason why I didn't summon that under the Yuja zone. It was just kind of dumb. And I believe she still didn't. Yeah, she still didn't use her for fusion. But we're kind of fine. We have so much that's like there's not really anything we're worried about. Yeah. And this guy sees there's too much going on, and he acts it up, and he goes home. And then funnily enough, we actually have the very next duel was like the same deck, and it was another another pretty decent back and forth. So that first duel was just to show the board we can set up. But this one's like, all right, now we gotta play through stuff. Play through and against stuff. This guy, no hand traps, double darkness metal. It's like wearing like Edison format or something, bro. No, Dragon Ruler format. Soft ones for turns and stuff. So yeah, this guy's literally playing the same exact thing, but he plays unbothered. He gets into branded stuff. He's got a 60 card deck. Can I do it? Yeah, this. No, actually, I think I did the math. I think he had like a 50-something card deck. That's just the Platinum Special. Platinum Special is your opponent opening up hand traps plus full combo and a 47-card deck with like 5 bricks. It's like, bro, how did you do that? So yeah, he's got a pretty comparable board, but some of these are toys. So it's just a matter of just getting things out, right? He's obviously got a negate in his Dragoon. Doesn't negate the Red Eyes Fusion. No idea why, but we're chilling with that. So he summons this guy. And again, I don't really know what this guy wants to do, but I moonlit chill it anyway. And so he activates the Fallen of Albaz. I have to negate that, otherwise he uses away my Dragoon and I lose instantly. But because he discarded for it, he didn't have a card in hand. He should have used this way earlier, just so he has the card, like, guaranteed in hand. But I activate this guy, pop that guy, and because I activate our Dragoon, pop his fusion that he summoned off the Cartesia, and because I Moonlit Chilled it, he takes double the burn damage, which is absolutely gorgeous. Now we out his negate, and then we're not really chilling. It's actually a very scary board state. He's got so much link fodder. He's got this guy he can keep drawing with, the Magician's Souls. He's got Toy Set. Things are not looking good. I have to negate this, because if he draws like some kind of out, it's case for me. So now he just continues on, and now he's doing Witchcrafter stuff. He summons an IP, and I'm like, oh lord, what is he gonna summon? The chick? But no, he just summons Albaz and fuses it away, fuses the Dragoon away. I bring him right back with the Spirit, which is very fortunate on our end. So he summons the Cartesia, and I don't know what she can fuse into, maybe like a Mirror Jade or something. So I just negate it, and then he just ends. He doesn't link or anything into. He doesn't go into any problem cards that can actually out Dragoon. So I'm pretty much chilling here. I obviously don't have a I have my negate, but I don't have the pops anymore. So it's just a matter of what he's doing. Now, this Witchcrafter stuff, I don't know where it's going, but it goes nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. Because I don't think there's any threat in that deck. And yeah, see, pretty simple. Not pretty simple, there's a lot going on. So that game, we only drew Red Eyes Fusion, and we absolutely carried the house with it. Everything in our hand was just discard fodder. We just kept going, we just kept fighting. That was it. It's as simple as it goes. And there's another third toy box in a row, but this time, as you can see, it's White Forest. White Forest is, at the time, around the time of this video, White Forest is pretty damn new. So I think it came out the exact same time Dragoon came back, or is newly available, whatever the case. We draw our hand, absolutely just okay, because we have the quick launch. So quick launch enables us to do a lot. And then Darkness Metal, like, these guys are just cool extenders, and like this guy just gets us to the point where these guys can extend us. So we're looking pretty fine. But toy box and this deck is like, you toy box, you set the toys, and then the forest girls, they can like send them to grave for cost, and then they come back, and now you've used their effects, and you've got synchro fodder. But he seems like he opened kind of crazy, but he just ends on this girl, and she doesn't do much either. She just kind of summons one from extra, summons Formula Synchron, draws a card. Need to speed this up, and then makes a Barone. Barone's pretty scary, but I'm not like I've already like the one card I needed to go through already went through, so I don't. So if we negate something here, it's kind of like whatever. We can kind of keep going, doing our thing. So we're perfectly fine, perfectly chilling. I don't remember if we know the back row, but it's not really that important. So we force out the Barone at all costs. We target to banish it, and then we banish it, and then we're fine. He calls by the Tempest, but we've already banished our Blaster, so we get the search off Blaster, and then they ash that, and then we called by that, and so we're looking pretty nice. We get our Verte, and then we get me and Bro, literally the greatest duo that's ever done it. Dragoon and Lord of the Red. And here's something really cool. So I activate, and then I chain to pop. He activates some other random stuff. I don't know what he activates. I don't know what's going on over there. I don't really care. And then I activate this, and then pop it. There's so much destruction, but I forgot that I IP'd, so. And then we activate this, the Verte, so that, because this is a fire, so we can make it a dark, pop that, so now he can't super poly away our board. Because this is a fire dragon and a dark spellcaster. He tactics, activates, and then just scoops. It's I guess there was nothing else he had. It says connection failed, but that usually means other things. But I guess he just didn't have enough. He couldn't do anything else. We stopped his normal summon, and he didn't have anything else. No toy box, nothing. And these next duels are a blur to me. I'll have to see once we get in. Nadia Snap. For some reason, Fancy Dan isn't available. Like it says it's like inappropriate or whatever. So I had to go with Nadia Snap. So we go right into the Ib. He scares the life out of me, but it's just on rescue ace. I ain't worried about no rescue ace. I don't know what's going on. I've played against this deck a couple of times, and they set 5, and then like they like annoy me to victory, or they just don't do anything. Like I have no idea like about this deck. When this deck came out in the TCG, I took a break for like a year, so I have no idea about this deck. But they obviously know what the cards do, but like I don't know what they want to do. I don't know how the hands play out. This deck is just so strange whenever I encounter it online. But we've obviously got such a great flow going. It's a shame that we don't have the Black Metal Dragon, because we're not accruing any kind of advantage here. So we get into our Saryuja, and then we draw into the Black Metal Dragon. So we can finally get a few cards going, which is pretty wonderful. We have to make a weird play. We have to banish the Saryuja, which sucks, but we get the we get some goats going in, so perfectly chilling. We insight to get our Lord of the Red going, and then we can World Chalice to bring back a normal monster, link it away for Link Spider, and then Verte. And then we get me and Bro, Erratic Seal. Erratic Seal, the greatest card in all of Dragon Link that will never get banned because it's a pretty damn fair card. And yeah, I don't know what this 2-card thing accomplished, but like it did absolutely nothing. So he's doing all this, and I'm like, I'll wait to like do something, because I have so much but so little at the same time. So I'm like, all right, I gotta wait a bit. So he completely outs my Lord of the Red, but the Lord of Red is now free fodder for this, and then he just scoops it up. There's nothing he had. He obviously in the replay it doesn't show it, but he sat there for a long while, waiting on like something to glow or light up, but it never came up. What was this next duel? Nadia Snap. Yeah, it's another one. It's a 42 card deck. I don't think I have a replay of it, but there was someone who had like a 14 card extra deck. I think I still lost against them, which sucks. They're just like such weird players, but they draw so well. This looks like pretty standard combo. We got the double goats here, which is with our boot sectors absolutely beautiful. This is a great play. Yeah, you can Magnamut, so now we search in the end phase, we banish the black metal, and then we can summon it back with the Disbatter. And then we had the other guy, so we go straight into the Ib. So it just floats so well. Yeah, this hand was absolutely bonkers. I don't even remember what the person was playing, but this hand was like, it was an insane hand, and they didn't have anything. Because usually, you gotta play around hand traps, and like, I have a couple of replays of that, but then like, they just see Dragoon come out, and they just scoop, like nothing happens. We don't get to see them do anything. I don't remember if this guy does anything, but this is just such an insane board. When you have Disbatter in play, it's case. So because we didn't use this for the Saryuja play, we can use them to make an IP for basically free off the tokens. And then we get this guy. Then we can make a Erratic. Then we get our Lord of the Red out. And then we get our Dragoon. So this end board has the Dragoon Omni Negate The Disbatter, he doesn't have a negate because there's no banish card in our opponent's graveyard, but he is a destruction. We have a spell trap, and monster pop. We have a IP into a 2 negate Appaloosa, or 3 if we want to get rid of something else, or 4 if we want to get rid of 2 things. And we have a Heraldic Bounce. And if they like Kaiju or Lava, if they Kaiju, we're kind of in a tricky spot. No. If they Kaiju, we just IP, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 4 the Kaiju, and then have a 3 negate Appaloosa, and then bring the Dragoon back. And then we have a Tempest for discard, which is a great discard because he's just follow up in the grave. We have this guy in the graveyard to add back our fusion for extra discard fodder. We have this guy if we really need power. Like there's so much going on that our opponent has to deal with. And he starts off with a punk thing. I have no idea what that guy does. I just know it sends itself to grave. I just call it by the grave it. So it gives us a monster negate for Disbatter. We lose too much from that lightning storm, so I negated it. And then we summon our Appaloosa, and he's got like Gold Pride and punks, and I feel bad because it's Gold Pride, but what can you do? It's the name of the game sometimes. We also I forgot to mention it. We also summoned Black Metal Dragon, and we hit the Link Rebo in graveyard, so we can link away. Not link away. We can use Link Rebo's effect to bring itself back and get an extra card in case we need the extra discard fodder. So they did out the Dragoon. When we brought it back, we'd have an extra card to discard to do something with. It's absolutely just crazy hand. That's like the pinnacle of like this deck, but that doesn't always happen, admittedly. And of course, he had no hand traps either, which made it like so much worse for him. And then this one, I got a couple minutes ago actually, like right before I recorded this, and then I was like, oh shoot, I didn't make this video yet. And this duel reminded me. But yeah, very hard position to be in. But we're not too much better ourselves. We do have the black metal. We do have the rocket tracer. So we go in, but this guy's got some stuff. So we basically Dragoon pass, and then scares the life out of me with a Jewish Worm. Because if this was like branded regained or opening, then we'd be in a pretty bad spot right now. So in my one turn, I've lost 3,000 life points, and he's lost 55. It's a pretty wild like set of events. So he normal summons Ash, the Typhon. Typhon's a great out, and now we're like neck and neck, 21 to 25. He's got a Typhon in the field. I've got like some nonsense going on. He bounced the Dragoon, so it's essentially like impossible to summon. And so we go into a nice Draco sack. We get our tokens. And then we pop the Typhon because we don't have an immediate out. And then we attack for 1,000 damage. To, make it more dramatic and make the game closer. I didn't call by the Moonlit earlier, by the way, because I was scared if he had like an Ash or something. Because that what's it called? That field spell wasn't that important. And he summons his goat. He summons Masterpiece. And I'm like, well, I didn't see this coming. He cashed through Ogre in preparations into this guy. Who would have thought? So now I have to deal with this guy, but he has no pops, thankfully. He's immune to traps and monsters. I have no spells that can out them, but I use my big brain. I summon a Disbatter, attack over him, for game. It was a really neat back and forth game. That was like just super slow. We both bricked and like just opened up like pretty like and so it was a really fun game. And I saw that game and I was like, I have to include this game. There's just so much, like the Typhon, the Masterpiece, the Kashtira Ogre. There's so much that happened. Like he only played like a small handful of cards, and every one of them were just goats. He plays Moonlit Chill. Like this guy's amazing. So yeah, that's gonna be it for the replays that I have, and just one last look at the deck just so you guys know what's up, in case you didn't see the other video, which you should check out, by the way. But yeah, this is the deck that I was using in those replays. And so yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what improvements, different kind of plays, that kind of stuff. You know, let me know how you guys are using this deck, if you are using it. And thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed, because I can make even cooler decks for you someday, maybe. And you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.